Welcome back to Spooky Okie. We're really excited to share our investigation of the Stone Lion Inn with you guys. This is definitely the most active place we've gone so far. It was very spooky for amateurs like us. We got our first EVPs, and oh my goodness, it was so exciting, but also very scary. So, starting off, we're just going to kind of go in order of what we did while we were there. So, the first night we went and explored the third floor and then a room that at first we thought was maybe the little girl's room. We found out later it wasn't, but it is very active. It's one that she visits a lot. So, we explored those. We made a couple new friends while we were there named Sally and Jordan. So, if you hear us talking to other people during the investigation, they came along with us for a lot of it and they were really fun. We got a couple of EVPs this time, which was so exciting, and I can't wait for you guys to hear them. There were just so many spooky things that happened this time. We, again, probably used the dowsing rods more than anything else. That's kind of what we have had the most luck with so far. We had our EVP recorder going for really the whole time, and so that's how we were able to catch those EVPs, which were so scary to actually listen to on that. Oh my goodness, so spooky. We had our EMF, and it actually went off this time. Last time it didn't, but this time it did. We weren't even sure that it worked, but apparently it does. Catherine also saw a little ghost figure, like a ghost face, looking in one of the windows. We also heard knocking outside of our room at exactly 3 a.m. And then, oh, a little Irene liked to turn the flashlight on. That's the first time the flashlight thing had worked. So that was also pretty crazy. We just had a lot of really weird things that happened that as skeptics we didn't expect, but it was quite spooky. We had a ghost who was very territorial and wouldn't talk to us until our friend Sally got out of her chair because apparently that is the ghost's chair. And she told us that she would not talk until Sally got out of her chair. So that was also quite spooky. There are just so many things and I can't wait to share it with you. So I hope you guys enjoy. All right, we are up on the third floor. I guess the attic. And
It used to be a living quarters, I believe.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, there is a creepy little tea set over here.
Apparently the little girl likes to play with the tea sets.
Uh-uh.
Are you gonna try the other doors?
Me?
Uh-huh.
I wasn't planning on it.
I wasn't either. Okay.
I mean, we probably should.
So
Oh, there's an old trunk in here, guys. I want to open it so bad, but I should not. Open it.
No.
It's like there's like a box on top of it and stuff.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't. One of the women ghosts is protective of the place, so we probably don't want to.
We need to respect the space.
Respect the place.
Yes. All right, you want to ask some questions?
Yeah. Do you want me to do a flashlight? We haven't done that.
We can try. Okay, we're gonna try using the flashlight. We have not done that before.
We hold the
yeah.
So
we're gonna see if it works. Jordan,
right.
You want to be in charge of watching the flashlight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. We
have a new friend, Jordan, and she's gonna help us out.
Okay.
Is anyone here with us? If you want to say yes, make the rods spread apart. And I mean, I guess if you're not here, you won't do anything.
If you're here and want to talk, spread them open for yes. If you're here and don't want to talk, close them.
All right.
Okay, they crossed, so they do not want to talk.
That is fine. Ooh, these ghosts are good.
They've had a lot of experience with it.
They did that really fast.
So they don't want to talk up here, so we're not going to ask them questions up here.
Okay. We always respect their answers because we're coming into their space, so... All right, we are leaving the third floor attic space. The ghost did not want to talk, so now we're walking back down this really creepy little hallway. So we really quickly learned that these ghosts are very used to talking to people. They used the rods so well and so quickly, it was really spooky. It really kind of threw us off at first because we weren't used to that. So we were a little bit disappointed that the ghosts on the third floor didn't feel like talking, but that's fine. It was still kind of creepy up there, and there were like little rooms everywhere and lots of doors to open, and there were old trunks and just like a ton of different things up there. So that was kind of cool in and of itself. But they didn't feel like talking, so next we went into our new friend's room, and we thought it was the little girl's room. Later we learned that it was not, but it's a room that she visits a lot, and so we were still able to talk to her. Okay, so we are going into what I believe is maybe the little girls' room. I'm not totally sure. It seems this says Cora on the door.
I don't know. That's not the. I mean, that's not the last name of the girl that.
Okay. Well, maybe this is the little girl's room. I'm not sure. I guess we should have asked. Oh well.
I don't remember what the little girl's name was. Should I go look so we can ask if it's her?
Yes.
Okay, let me go look.
Yeah. Catherine's gonna go look.
Okay, Irene is the little girl's name.
Oh, Irene. I like that name.
Irene.
It's a pretty name.
Do we want to? I was just gonna set the flashlight down, but then I was like, do we want to try it again?
It wouldn't hurt. Sometimes
little kids are the ones that
they
like the flashlight game.
Brought a kid toy, like a ball or something. I am setting the EVP recorder down right here, and it's recording. So if anything in here wants to talk, you can talk to us, and we'll hear it later on this recorder.
Should I ask?
Yeah.
Is Irene here? If you're here, please open the rods for yes. Is somebody else here? Please cross them for no.
Nothing happening so far.
Oh, she turned on the light.
Do
you like the flashlight game better? If you like it, turn it off.
Are you playing with the rods?
Make sure you're playing with the rods.
Do you like the rods? Can you open them up all the way for yes if you like the rods?
Can you open both of them up all the way for yes?
Did we get down?
Like on her level?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how old she was, but
she was little. I think she was 8.
Okay, we're gonna get down closer to you. So we weren't getting much right at first, but then we remembered she's a kid. Let's get down on her level. And you guys, after we got down on her level, it was crazy. She started answering so fast, answering really clearly. It was very strange. She didn't answer much before we got down on her level, but once she could reach the rods really well, she was ready to talk.
All right, honey. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Can you open them up all the way if you're Irene? Both of them?
Good job.
Good job. Did you live in this room? Open it wide for yes or cross it for no.
No. Okay.
No.
They just crossed. Did you live in the little room right next to this?
Can you open both of them really wide for yes? There you go. That's better. Good job.
Good job. You're really good at this, Irene.
Yeah. Do you like to play this game? Maybe she's not sure.
Kind of a weird game.
Kind of a weird game.
Did you like to play dress up?
That's the kind of question she liked. Good job,
Let's ask her some more stuff. Do you want me to hop down there with the rods?
Yeah, I'll let you hop down with the rods. Did you like to play pranks on your mommy and daddy? If you're saying no, can you cross them all the way? Okay. Good job. Okay, good job.
You're not a prankster.
She's not a prankster.
Did you like to help your mommy and daddy with things?
Were you a good helper?
Good. Can you make them go really wide if it's a yes? Nice.
Good job, Irene.
Thank you. She's really good at this.
She's really good at this. I think she's had a lot of practice.
I think so.
Do you enjoy when people come and visit? Are you nervous? Are you nervous, Irene?
I am. Irene, do you like when people come visit with you?
Can you open them wider if it's a yes? There you go. A little bit more.
Oh, there you go.
There we go.
Really
good job, Irene.
What else do we want to ask her?
I don't know. She's a kid. I don't want to ask any sad questions.
No. We're going to keep it all happy. Did you like to play outside?
She really liked to play outside.
Nice. Really good at this.
Yeah.
Oh,
are you done?
No, you are. Oh, are you done? Are you done talking?
Okay, if you're done talking, can you go ahead and open them wide for yes? And we will leave you alone. We won't ask you more questions.
And if you're not done, you can cross them. If you want to still talk more, you can cross them.
She might be done anyways and just didn't want to answer the last question.
Yeah, she's like, I'm out. She might be done.
I think she's done.
Just left.
I think so.
Okay. Irene, we're going to go.
Irene, thank you so much for talking with us. We appreciate it.
You're really good at this.
You're good at this
Yeah.
game. You're really good.
I think you won. So, as you heard, the first night was pretty tame. We didn't really talk to anyone on the third floor. And then even when we were talking to Irene, it was pretty typical, like dowsing rod responses. And she did turn on the flashlight, which was a little wild. We didn't expect that. But overall, pretty tame, nothing too spooky. Felt very just normal. And then after we talked to her, we decided to go back to our room. We needed to record our story episode that you heard before this one. And so we went ahead and did that and kind of settled in for the night. All right, so we have just woken up. It is 7:30.
We were chickens last night.
We absolutely talked ourselves out of it, as you guys heard in the last episode, or whatever that ended up being.
Yeah, we were too scared. So we finished about 2:50?
It was 2:59 when we finished recording.
And then right at 3:00 in the morning,
on the dot,
we heard knocking in the hallway that's supposed to be extremely haunted.
So if we hadn't already talked ourselves out of it, we definitely would have then.
We weren't going out at that point.
We didn't set foot out of the bed because we freaked ourselves out so much while we were recording the story and stuff.
No, we stepped 1 foot out of the bed.
Catherine stepped 1 foot out of the bed. I wouldn't even step 1 foot. I slept with my contacts in, so now my eyes hurt. And
I slept in my jeans.
She did.
I only stepped 1 foot out of the bed so I could reach my phone charger.
Yeah, I also slept in like the weirdest position because I was purposefully not looking in the mirror right beside me. So
yeah, I kept looking in the mirror beside her.
She kept looking at the mirror. I slept maybe an hour, maybe. I don't know. Not much. And I'm very tired. So now we have to go investigate this morning since we didn't do it last night.
Yep, so we're about to go on a ghost hunt.
After we get coffee at the embalming table.
Yeah, of course. You gotta get balming. You gotta get coffee at the embalming table.
Naturally. I don't even drink coffee, and I'm gonna get coffee at the embalming table.
Yeah.
So we will talk to you guys after coffee, I guess.
We'll talk to you guys and let you know about how the ghosts go.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Well, the coffee wasn't quite ready on the embalming table yet, so we decided to go ahead and go to the living room to investigate first. And the living room is where people have said that Mr. Houghton likes to hang out. The living room and the basement are where he spends time. So we decided to try the living room first. We wanted to go ahead and get this done before most people woke up because we just felt very awkward about it because we don't know what we're doing. So we wanted to get that one out of the way because that's like the most visible place. So we went ahead and did the living room first because it was still pretty early. It was about 7:30 in the morning. But unfortunately, nobody wanted to talk in the living room. Okay, so we have come down to the living room now. We're gonna ask some questions.
Gonna see if anybody's down here.
Yeah. Okay, the flashlight already came on.
Alright, if somebody's here and wants to talk, can you turn it back off?
I'm wondering if it's a fluke, if it just settled.
Yeah.
Okay, we turned the flashlight back off. We're just gonna kind of see what happens. I also have the EVP recorder going, so I'm gonna set that down. We're awkwardly down here in the living room before everybody wakes up since we were too scared to do it last night.
Yep, we're gonna try to get some done before people come down.
Because we're really awkward about this.
Yep.
We don't know what we're doing, so. And they've had real investigators here.
Yeah, 37 real people that know what they're doing.
They had ghost adventures.
They had crazy sack bacons.
Okay, I have got the dowsing rods out, so we're gonna just start asking some questions.
If there's anybody here that wants to talk with us and answer some questions, open the rods wide for yes or cross them for no.
They crossed.
They crossed. Okay.
All right. That's cool. Thank you.
All right, we'll go.
Bye. Well, I'm gonna need these ghosts to talk.
I know.
Nobody wants to talk.
I know. We need more than just.
So at this point, we were packing up to leave the living room because they had told us they didn't want to speak to us. And I looked over at Catherine, and her face was just white. And she was looking at this door in the living room that led to another room and had, like, glass in it, and she was just staring at it, and she said that she had just seen a face in it, but not, like, our height. It was, like, down lower than us, so like a child's face, and she kind of did a double take, and it was gone, but she saw a face.
Okay.
And just know.
I saw a face in the window for a second. That was scary.
What?
I said I thought I saw a face in the window for a second.
Oh, absolutely not.
Like low, like not like where our face is.
Really?
Yeah. Okay.
You think you did?
I don't know. It was I like saw it and looked away, and then when I did the double take, I didn't see anything. So
Oof.
I don't know. But my heart stopped. All right. Should we go upstairs or to the basement?
Let's do the basement.
Okay. That's the basement.
Okay, we're gonna go to the basement. Okay, let's go find the basement. We are headed to the basement, and I'm scared. Oh, there's windows in the basement. Ah,
It sure is.
spooky. This is a big basement.
It's a really big
Wow.
basement.
That's cool. Okay, we're in the basement. There's a chair just like sitting up in the very middle of the basement. Spooky. Ooh, I don't know what to say. We've walked down to the basement.
And I'm not really sure if there's somebody's. Well, I think Mr. Houghton's also supposed to hang down here.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna get some stuff out then.
Okay, and if you guys can hear it, we can hear people walking on the floor above us, on like in the kitchen and stuff. So
yeah, so if you hear like
creaky noises,
it's most likely just the people above us.
Yeah.
Okay, I just started the EVP, and I'm hoping somebody talks to us. Right now, everybody keeps saying no. Apparently, people get locked in the basement sometimes.
Yeah, that's another reason why we didn't come down last night.
Can you imagine us being locked in the basement all night, starting at 3 a.m.?
No.
That would have been awful.
No.
Ugh, I've got the rods out. So, if anybody's here, I'm going to ask you some questions with these rods. We also have an EVP recorder going, so you can say anything that you'd like and we will hear it later.
So if you want to talk, go ahead and open them wide for yes. If you don't want to talk, you can cross them. Oh, okay.
Great.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. I'm going to take that as a yes.
Awesome. Can you move them back to the center for us? We can point straight ahead again. Oh, and you turn the flashlight on. Thank you.
Okay. Good job.
Great. Perfect. Thank you. You put them back straight ahead. We appreciate that.
Can you turn the flashlight back off?
I feel like that must be harder.
I think so too. Maybe I don't have it this enough.
I don't know. Still trying to figure out the flashlight thing.
Yeah,
it's a little difficult.
It's a little bit harder. All right. Are you Mr. Fred Houghton? If you are, please open them wide for yes.
Okay, they immediately opened.
Okay,
cool, thank you.
Yes.
The EMF just flashed.
Yeah, it did.
That's the first time that's happened. I keep hearing squeaking on the steps.
I did too. Thank you so much.
We're doing a podcast, Mr. Houghton.
So it's where they can hear everything that's going on, kind of like radio.
Yeah, it's like radio, basically. It's a radio show.
It's a radio show. All right.
I just said we're doing a podcast. I didn't expect him to know what that meant. I'm sorry. How insensitive of me. It's a radio show, basically.
Oh, we haven't asked our signature question yet.
Oh, you're right. What are we thinking?
Mr. Houghton, do you like sweet tea? Open wide for yes, or cross the rods for no.
This is our groundbreaking investigative question.
Yes.
Because I don't like sweet tea, and Catherine does. He's like, you guys are dumb. I can tell you're new to this. We also didn't introduce ourselves. We are so rude. I'm Madison.
I'm Catherine.
We apologize. We're just getting a little ahead of ourselves.
We're excited to talk to you.
Yeah. Anyway, back to our very important sweet tea question. Do you like sweet tea?
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
You don't like sweet tea? Oh, we're on the same team, Mr. Houghton.
All right. He's on team no sweet tea.
Can you put them back to the center so that we know when you're ready for the next question?
It won't be another sweet tea question.
No. Oh, he waited for you to say that before he moved him back. He said no more of that.
Did you have a daughter that died in this house? Can you open it just a little bit wider to show us yes?
Oh, thank you. We're really sorry for your loss. Are there any other spirits in the house other than you?
Okay, they're opening some, but not all
you
the
open
way.
them all the way. It's a yes.
They're pretty open.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great.
They open more, and so we're going to take that as a yes.
This was probably my favorite part of this interview down in the basement because we had been hearing footsteps above us the whole time, off and on, but they suddenly got really loud and right above us, and we kind of stopped and said something about, like, oh, there's a lot of footsteps above us, but they're human footsteps. And as soon as we said that, the rods like flew open to say yes. So Mr. Houghton was confirming that they were in fact human footsteps, which I thought was so funny and just showed like that he has a sense of humor. More steps right above us, but human steps. So
he said yes.
What?
He said yes. Human steps.
Yes, human steps. Oh, thank you for
clarifying
that.
Yeah. The rods opened wide when we were saying human steps.
Thank you.
Thank you for clarifying. Thank you so much.
So after we were done in the basement, we came back upstairs to the second floor and decided to investigate in the room right next to the one we were staying in. We believe that that is the room where people had seen a woman on the bed, even though no one was staying in that room. But we didn't have a name or anything, so we just decided to go and try to talk to whoever that was. I don't know who's supposed to be in this room, or if anyone's supposed to be in this room.
I think this might have been the room where the woman was seen. On the bed. On the bed that we have all of our stuff spread along. Yeah. Great. Cool. If you were here with us and would like to talk, please open the rods wide. They're starting to open. They opened immediately. They opened really wide. Okay. We're glad you want to talk. Thank you for that. Are you a woman? Opened a little bit, but not a lot. Yeah, can you open them all the way? We're not very good at this yet, so if you could help us out by just like making it super clear for us, that would be really awesome. Okay, one is moving more open. Can you move both of them more open? Oh, perfect. Thank you. The other one moved, so well, that's a yes. Okay, so we are talking to a woman. Are you part of the Houghton family? Starting to go together. If it's a no, can you make them totally cross, like into an X? Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay. So you're not part of the Houghton family. Can you tell us if you decided to reside here after your body was brought to the Smith funeral home? If you decided to stay here during that time? I don't know if I phrased that right. That is a little confusing, but I also don't know how to phrase it. Did you die here? Oh, they're going together. They're starting to go together. Can you cross them all the way if it's a no? Okay, thank you. Great, thank you. Okay, so you did not die here. Was your body brought here after you died? Yep. Oh, yeah, they opened all the way. Okay. Okay, great. Thank you. You're asking about us. I think they might be ready for breakfast. Yeah, so we're going to go to breakfast. Thank you for talking to us. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much. We appreciate your time. If there's anything else you want to say, please say it in our recording device, and we will listen to it later. Thank you so much. We cut that one short because it was breakfast time and we were really hungry. Also, they have really good breakfast there, so if you want to go stay at the Stone Lion Inn, they have great breakfast. Just throwing that out there. So, we ended this investigation a little early and went down to breakfast, but don't worry, we did go back later. All right, so we are back in this room where apparently there's been a woman seen on the bed. Let me get the EMF meter out because this is the place it went off. Did I grab it? Or did I leave it in there? Oh, I don't know. I think I left it in there. I'll be right back. Okay. I'm scared to separate from the group. It's the start of a horror movie. All right. We're back in this room. Okay. I'm trying to remember what all we asked her. What's the name on the door? Ida or Anna? There's a lot of aliases. Okay. If Should we go ahead and ask if she wants to talk again first? Because she might not want to talk anymore. If you want to talk, please open the rods wide for yes, or close them, cross them for no.
So we weren't sure why she wasn't really responding with the rods when she had done so well right before we went to breakfast. But instead of the rods opening or crossing, they both pointed over to the chair where our new friend Sally was sitting. And so we asked Sally to get up and come stand over by us. And we asked if that was the ghost's chair. And she immediately said yes. And that's why she wasn't answering. We asked if she would answer us now that nobody was sitting in her chair. And she said yes. So she just wanted people to not be sitting in her chair.
Point at you. You want to stand up and move over here? Wonder if that's her seat.
I know. Oh, maybe. No. Sorry, is that your seat?
Open wide for yes or cross for no. Is that your chair you sit in? You open both wide for yes.
One is opened and one is slightly moving. Oh, okay.
Okay.
They're both open.
That was her
chair. You were sitting in her chair. Sorry, we won't sit in your chair again. We didn't know. That was wild. Will you talk to us now? Now that we're respecting your space?
Thank you. Okay, they opened way wide.
Good job, thank you.
Okay, so we have a question that we try to ask everybody that we talk to. Because we're in Oklahoma, we're going to ask you, do you like sweet tea? If you like sweet tea, open them wide. If you don't like sweet tea, cross the rods. I feel like this question throws people off.
Yeah. Was sweet tea popular?
Maybe that wasn't
in the early
popular.
1900s?
Maybe it wasn't.
Have you ever had sweet tea?
Yes.
Yes.
That was a yes. The rods open more.
Do you like sweet tea? Did you like it when you had it? Maybe indifferent?
Maybe indifferent.
That's okay too, that's fine. That's kind of how I am. Any other questions? We could also put the rods down and just try to ask some for the EVP and then listen back later.
Yeah, we do that.
Okay. The EMF has kind of lit up a few times. So that's fun.
That did move to yellow, I saw it.
Yeah, it's done that a few times in this room. It's only been in this room, and when it's like pointed that direction.
That direction. Yeah.
Scary.
You
were in her chair. That was crazy.
Okay, we are in. I don't even know what this room is called.
I don't know over there. We're in the like end room that has the frosted glass.
Yeah. It says Leela Patterson on it.
Yeah. Supposedly people have seen shadow figures and things in this room. So
if there's anyone here that would like to talk, please open the rods all the way open for yes, or cross the rods against each other for no. You open them a little bit more for yes. That way we're for sure they open more.
Okay.
All right.
That was a great yes. Good job.
All right. Are you a member of the Houghton family? Can you cross them a little bit more so they're all the way across each other?
Make an X with them.
That's good. Perfect.
Great.
Perfect. Thank you. They moved more. They are perfectly crossing. All right.
Did you die in the house? In this house?
Perfect. Okay, so the rods crossed again, so that's a no.
They did not die in the house.
Okay.
All right.
Did you decide to stay in the house?
Maybe not decide.
No. Okay. Yeah.
I don't know if it's a decision or not.
That's true.
Was your body brought here after you died?
That's a good yes.
Yeah, that's a pretty good yes.
And they're still moving. Good job.
Awesome. Thank you. Are you a man?
They're opening.
Okay, they're opening. Can you open them more for yes, so we know for sure?
Perfect. They opened a lot more.
Thank you.
All right. Are you from Guthrie?
Okay.
Okay, they're from Guthrie. Okay.
Do you like sweet tea? Or did you like sweet tea?
All right, another yes. Another one on my side.
Ugh, I don't like sweet tea. Were you married?
Did you have a wife at any point when you were living? Or significant other? Did you have a significant other when you were alive?
They almost feel like they left.
Yeah. That was wondering too.
They're like more wobbly now than they had been.
You almost like feel it. It's weird. Yeah, it feels differently when you like haven't started questioning. Yeah. Okay, I think they're done.
Yeah, I think they're done.
Okay, thank you so much for your time.
They said, sweet tea, really.
That's
and they left. They leave. We gotta save that for last.
We gotta save that for last because they all.
They're like, are you seriously asking us about sweet tea? We are back in the nursery because we got confirmation that this was indeed the little girl's room who died
Little
here.
Irene.
Which makes sense because when we talked to her last night in the room next to this, she told us that the room we were talking to her in was not her room. And we asked if it was the little room next to it, and we were talking about a different room, but she said yes, and she must have been talking about this room instead.
Right.
So it makes sense. So I'm going to go ahead and start the EVP recording too. We were in here earlier and didn't get a lot. Nothing, the answers weren't very definitive. Like they were, it was like it was having a lot of trouble. And then we were like, oh, because we didn't get down on her level. So we're going to get down on her level.
Yep.
And try again.
All right. Are we talking, or is there anybody in here? Is there anybody in here that wants to talk to us? If you do, open the rods wide for yes. And they're opening wide.
Very, very wide. Very immediately.
Very immediately.
Great.
All right, they've moved to center.
We got an EVP, you guys. I'm going to add it in right here. You can hear her. We ask if it's Irene that we're talking to, and she very clearly, very faintly, but still very clearly whispers, yeah. So here it is.
They move to center.
Is this Irene that we're talking to?
Open them.
They're slowly opening. If it's a yes, can you open them all the way?
We just want to make sure who we're talking to. We wanted to make sure if it's Irene that we call you by the right name. All right, I think that, there we go.
Yeah,
Thank
good
you.
job.
That helps us a lot.
This is a lot better now that we're down here.
Uh-huh.
All right.
All right. Did you like playing on the porch? Did you like playing outside on the porch?
If it's a yes, can you open them all the way?
Very good. Did you like to play with tea sets? Did you like to play tea party? Okay, no.
Okay. Did we ask her about tea last night? Oh, wait.
Wait, we didn't.
Irene, was this your room? And then here is our second EVP. She again whispers, yeah, after we ask if this is her bedroom. The room we're in right now, was this your room? Was this your bedroom? Yeah. Kind of open them a little bit.
Yeah. Can you open them a little bit more?
Yes. Can you open them all the way? If this was your room, can you open them?
Okay, there we go. Good job. Thank you. I don't think we asked you this question last night.
Do we want to ask now?
Oh, let's wait. Let's wait.
We're gonna save it to the end. She'd probably like it, but
yeah. Did you like to play, or do you still like to play in the gazebo? Okay.
All right.
Not in the gazebo. Did you like to play dress up? There we go.
Good.
Thank you. All right. Irene, do you like sweet tea? Tea with a whole lot of sugar in it. Super, super sweet. Do you like that? Maybe we should ask if she's had it.
Have you ever had sweet tea?
Okay, she hasn't had sweet tea.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. Okay.
It's okay. You're not missing anything. Not very good.
Well.
All right. All right. Thank you, Irene. Thank you for talking to us.
Bye.
We're going to go. All right. We are in the hallway now. It's supposed to be pretty active, I believe. We're going to get started out here.
All right.
It's just moving a lot, so I'm not super hopeful.
All right. Is there anyone out here that wants to talk with us? If you do, please open the rods wide. If you don't, cross them.
All right.
They crossed. Okay. They don't want to talk.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
If you'd like to tell us anything, we have a recorder going, so if there's anything you want to say, you can say it, but we won't ask you questions on it because it doesn't sound like you want us to ask questions, so that's fine. Okay, thank you. And that is it for the Stone Lion Inn. Thank you guys for joining us for this one. It was very spooky, and I hope you guys enjoyed. So, next week will most likely be a true crime episode, and then we're hoping after that to be able to release our next spooky story and investigation in the weeks right after that. We've got plans to go and do that investigation soon, so we're really excited for that. We're hoping to also get a guest episode out pretty soon, so we just have to arrange getting that recorded. Thank you guys for joining us. Stay spooky.